Donna Kiss, and you're watching Paint This.
So for today's project, I'm going to paint some turquoise and white colored roses with leaves. And I'm going to use FolkArt paint in the colors Aqua, Citrus Green, and I have titanium white, or you can use wicker white, whatever white you have. And I'm using floating medium and a 16 flat brush. I'm going to use an angle brush, a 5/8" angle brush, and I might use a number 6 flat brush. And the last brush is a number 2 script liner. Okay. So I'm going to work on the background first. So let's paint some leaves. And I'm going to combine colors. I'm going to double load the Aqua. I'm using the number 12 flat brush. So I'm going to double load Aqua and Citrus. These two colors look so pretty together. Let me put a little floating medium on my plate too. Floating medium just helps the paint spread. It's a clear fluid that helps the paint spread. It's better than using water. Okay. So if you're painting on a porous surface, like I'm using cardstock, just plain black cardstock that I bought in Michael's. It will absorb the paint to some degree, so you want it, if you don't want the brush or the paint to dry out as you're pulling it and painting, the floating medium will help with that. So I'm just going to start by holding my brush perpendicular to the paper. I'm going to touch the edge of the brush down, push on an angle, pull and lift to a point. Okay, and I'm just going to do randomly some of these. And I'll probably do some more at the end as well. So every time I'm going off camera here, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I keep loading my brush. Some more lime green. Some of these are going to need more than one coat, it looks. I'm going to turn around my paper. I'm going to load some more paint. Might not have enough paint on here. Yeah, some of these need a double coat. I did not have enough paint on my brush. We're going to add some more leaves at the end, like I said. Okay, so this is just a start. Now I'm going to rinse my brush out. I want to do some bigger leaves. So now I'm going to take a flat brush, a number 16 flat brush. It's already dampened with water. You always want to dampen your brushes first. And we're going to paint some bigger leaves. Again, I'm going to double load the same colors. This time though, I think I'm going to add a little bit of white to the citrus green side. Make it a little brighter. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to make a little V here. And I'm going to turn my paper. Okay. And pull the stem. Adding more paint to my brush. This time I'm going to go from the top. I'm going to hold my brush perpendicular to the paper once again, and I'm going to go downwards. And I'm going to flip the brush here, and it's going to look like the leaf has turned. It's curled right there. I'm going to pull a stem through the center. And it gives the leaf a different look. Or paint. I'll do a leaf over here. This time I'll go down this way. This time I'm going to pull it on the other side. So I'm going to go from the top, pull down, and then twist. And pull your stem. So that way the leaf is turning this way. Okay, add a few more, and then we'll start on the roses. Let's see. And maybe we'll do one more on the bottom here. Some more at the end. Alright, so now I'm going to pick up my angle brush. I'm hoping this angle brush is big enough. We shall see. Now I'm just going to use, alright, so on an angle brush, you have a shorter edge and a longer edge. This is the toe, that is the heel. You have to decide which side you want to be the lighter side. In this case, I'm going to have the toe, the longer side of the brush. I'm going to dip that in the white, and the toe I'm going to dip in the turquoise, and I'm going to double load those. I want more turquoise than white at this point. So I'm loading probably 3/4 turquoise and 1/4 white. And let's start with the center flower. So start here, and yes, you can go over the leaves. Up more paint. More white on these edges here. is our center flower. Just picking up more white and more turquoise. And we're going to do another layer of the same. Need more white on the tip. Okay, so now I'm going to try to make the cup of the flower. A little bit more up here. All right. So that is the back of the cup. Again, I'm picking up more paint. So what I did is I just came across the front with the white at the top. Kind of like that. Now I'll fill in the rest. Just standing the brush up and making another layer. And now we'll finish this part. Yet another layer. And we have our first flower. And so now what I'm going to do is put two more flowers, one on each side. I'm going to start a little lower this time. Some more white on these edges here. Put another layer. right, this time I'm going to make the center aiming, let's see, which way should we make it go? You'll have all three of them sort of going the same way. I'll have this one going outward just a bit. So here's the back of the cup. And now for the front of the cup, I'm going to pick up more turquoise. I want that bottom part to be pretty dark here. We need more white here still. Okay. And I just touch the edge of where the edge of the cup is. Swing it out a little bit. Keep the brush up and come right across to the other edge. I'm going to go over that with some more white because I don't know what my problem is with the white today, but I'm not picking up enough, I guess. Now we're going to do another layer coming across. Picking up more white. So I'm going to kind of bring down, so looks like another petal. And there's our second flower. Right, now I'm going to do the last one on the other side. I'm going to turn it upside down. I think I'm going to try to keep it kind of even with with this flower over here. You don't have to put it anywhere, but I think it will look nice that way. Go out a little bit more here. Second layer. Bring this up a little bit more. Good day to paint today. It's so hot outside. I live in New Jersey, and it's like 90-some degrees out. I know some of you down south have it a lot worse than we do, but in my old age, I used to love, when I was younger, I loved going out and hanging out by the pool and getting tan, but summer to me is like a giant hot flash these days. So I just as soon stay in and paint. All right, so we're going to make the cup go in a similar direction. And again, I'm going to just swing it out a little bit, bring it down and around, but I'm going to kind of make it bumpy in the front. If you can see that, little bumps. Make it a little darker here. There we go. And then I'm going to swing it around here. When I make these inside petals, all I'm doing is laying down the brush. So I'll set it down, lay it back a little bit, and wiggle it just a bit. And then for the smaller For the smaller size petals, where you can just see the outside edge of it, you do kind of like a C stroke, like a comma or a C stroke. I'll show you. So you kind of lay it down, pull. There you have it. So there's 3 flowers. Made this a little bit lower, but you know what? I think I'm going to add some more leaves. Okay, so this is a good example of creating filler for your project. I'm going to stick with the same brush, but I'm going to go back to I'm going to load the citrus green on the toe of the brush, and I'm going to load the aqua on the heel. It doesn't matter really. I mean, it all depends on how you want it to look. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of floating medium, just once. You only want to dip into that floating medium, you know, every few strokes. You don't want to do it too much because it'll kind of water down your paint. So now I need to fill this in so it doesn't look naked. So what are we going to do? We are going to add more leaves. I probably should use this brush to begin with. This is a good one. All right, so let's do, I'm going to go over some of these and make them bigger. There we go. And I'm going to pick up some more paint. Maybe I'll make one. Let's see. I think I'm going to make some of these bigger, like that. Yeah, they look better. Okay. Oops, I went backwards. So if that happens to you and you put the green side and the blue side when you're going to load your brush, you can just wipe off the outside, not the inside. You want to keep the paint that's inside of there already. It's already loaded for you. So you don't want to wash your brush at that point. All right, let's do some more leaves here. All right, so let's see. I'm going to make this one bigger. Okay. And I do want to I'm going to put some smaller things in here. I don't know what yet. We'll see. I'm going to make this one bigger too. That looks better. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up the same paint, but I'm going to add a little bit of white onto the green side. The more you add, the better your painting is going to look. You always want to go to a point. Put it on the green side. I'm going to take more white and citrus green. Turquoise on the aqua on the other side. Make the leaves a little bit brighter. So we'll add some here. Color out, I'm going to do one on the top as well. So I have one here, and I'll do one up here. I'm going to rinse that brush off. We still need to add more. So I'm going to take this itty bitty number 6 flat brush. I've already dampened it. And I'm going to pick up, let's see, let's do just citrus green and white. Okay, I didn't fully blend them on the brush. I mean on the palette. I'm gonna let them kind of see what happens. We'll do it on the brush. And now I'm gonna make, let's see what I'll do. I'm gonna make little leaves off of a stem. That looks pretty. Okay, and on each side. And again, I'm doing the same stroke that I used on these big leaves. I'm just holding the brush perpendicular, pulling on an angle, I'm pushing and lifting. Push, lift. And then use the back part of your brush, and you're going to pull a stem into these leaves. And I think we'll put some more of those. These look pretty. So picking up the green and the white again, and let's put one over here. Okay, I'll start at the top. And then we'll do one more over on this side. I always think things look better in odd numbers for some reason. So you'll seldomly see me do 2 of something. Not that nature, doesn't grow things in pairs, because it absolutely does. But I think it's more pleasing to the eye when you're looking at a painting to see things in odd numbers. And when you pull your leaves out, you don't want to be on the stem. I usually start away from the stem so that I can pull a stem into the little leaves. It just looks nicer, in my opinion. I'm going to rinse off my brush and dry it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these dotting tools, if you have one. Each end makes different size dots, and I'm going to put little dots inside of my roses. Actually, I have 2 of them. I'm going to use this one. It's got smaller on the top. So you can use any color you want. I'm just going to use white, and maybe I'll put a little green in there. And just randomly put little dots inside of the rose, inside in the center part here. As you dot, the dots get smaller. So I recommend starting at the bottom and then moving upward. And if you want, you could add a little maybe citrus green in there with it if you want. Just put a little bit of that. That's what we get here. Oh, that's pretty. There. Okay, now I'm going to take, I didn't mention that I was going to use this detail brush, but I am. This is a nail detail brush that I use for painting. I love it. In fact, I just ordered a pack of detail brushes from Temu. I haven't opened them yet, but they look nice. They look really long and thin, so I'm looking forward to using them. I actually got a few things, art supplies and things to paint on from Temu that I'm going to be doing a video on. So be sure to look for that. But right now I'm just going to use this. And we are going to, looks like I missed a few stems in there, so I'm going to pull some stems here into my leaves. These are good. This one can use a little. More. And what I want to do too is some of my leaves, the edges are not smooth, so you can always go back and paint them like that. And they look really pretty when you do that. It's like an extra little detail. This one on. Am I making you dizzy yet? Here. I don't do all of them, I just do some of them. There. Okay, I'm gonna wash the brush off. I'm gonna pick up some of the green. I'm wondering if I should use this or the number 2. No, I'll use this one. I'm adding a little bit of water to it. So it will spread easier. And I'm going to make some little curly cues. Like that. And let's do another one. Up a little bit more water and some more paint, and let's do one up here. Now I'm going to take that dotting tool again, and I'm going to choose an end that's fairly big, and I'm going to dot in some white just here and there, so it sort of looks like maybe baby's breath. Do one more. Back to my little brush, and I'm going to pick up some white. You know what I say, smile and sign it. If you like the content, if you like my video, please like, subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. That is my first goal. And I thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.